The first phase of the onboarding project with LegalServer is our project initiation phase. This is where you're going to receive access to the self-guided demo site, and we'll see that in just a second. This is what's going to be used for training and testing. We're going to go through and look at each of these various pieces in turn. So the various modules like intake or closings or reporting. We're going to take a look at each of those modules, and you're going to have a chance to configure and test and validate that the various configurations that both your team and our team is going to make will look good and will work for your team. And that's all done on the demo site. That demo site is what is used to spin up to become your live site. So for those of you who are migrating data, data will come into your demo site and you'll test it on your demo site. And then we use your demo site, we get a new set of data, we spin up your live site from your demo site. For folks who are not migrating data, we just make a copy of your demo site right into your production site, and you have access to that demo site even after your go live. You'll always have full control over both your demo and your live site, including user management. This means that your team will be responsible for resetting people's passwords when they forget them. We'll go through that as part of our the onboarding process with you. That just be aware of that. Your demo site is also where each week we're going to do various bug fixes or improvements or other releases. All of the changes to your demo site are all published in the release notes that are published to the site admin listserv once a week. And from there, you have a chance to test them out on your demo site before they hit live the week after. So you'll receive access to that demo site. During this phase of the project, we'll also be asking you to gather data report and data collection instruments. We're going to ask you to upload reports using the Future Reports feature. And that's when we will analyze and work together to build out the various reports that you have uploaded. We generally build out about 5 to 10 reports from the list, and then we'll assist your team to build out the rest. You'll also have access to a Google Drive where you can upload other data collection instruments. So these are generally blank intake forms or blank data collection forms, things that you think will be helpful or will help to inform our process as we go through your configuration. Sort of what was the information that you collect. These are really both to kind of help us take a look into how you think about various data collection, what data you want to collect, and how you currently collect that, which can be really helpful when we look to build out those different screens on LegalServer. This project initiation phase is also when we're going to ask you to attend weekly classroom training. So we have 3 of these. They're all at about the same time as our kickoff call. We ask that you attend the life cycle of a case, where we're going to review case-related modules. The Essential Features Tour, where we look at all of the various modules that are not case-related in LegalServer. And then our new admin training, where we're going to review new site admin tools. We do ask that everybody attend each of these trainings, that you send at least one administrator to each of them. There are video recordings if you can't attend. It is very, very helpful if you can. These trainings, especially the life cycle of a case and the Essential Features Tour, are geared to both admins and front-end users. So you can, so folks who maybe want to see what an intake looks like from both the administrator's point of view as well as from folks who are going to use the intake. Those are folks who are going to want to attend the life cycle of the case, for example. We do ask that your team then meet internally to talk about those trainings, discuss any questions, concerns, thoughts on the various components. These will help to inform our one-on-one calls together. So it really is helpful to get sort of the lay of the land, the functionality of LegalServer with these weekly classroom trainings, and then take that next step into our weekly one-on-one calls with your group.